Hi everyone, good day. Let me introduce myself. My name is Miss Wenny Pinta Litna. I am a biology teacher at Chandra Kumala School, Deli Serdang Regency, North Sumatera, Indonesia. In this moment, I want to present about my school report as the implementation of independent learning curriculum as transformation of adaptive sustainable education. The spreading of the COVID-19 pandemic has made the whole world feel difficult and forced to start learning by utilization technology in a unique way through distance learning methods in the internet network system as an effort to overcome learning loss. This results in a faster rotation of innovation in teaching. Based on this, the government, through the Ministry of Education and Culture of Indonesia, took a policy step in the world of education, namely by creating a curriculum that was considered suitable to be applied during the pandemic outbreak, known as the Independent Learning Curriculum, which facilitated inclusive learning environment and fostered fundamental competency in the learning process. Before we discuss more about the independent learning curriculum, so we should know first about what is the purpose of this curriculum. Independent learning curriculum is an effort made by government in transforming education in Indonesia to achieve the sustainable development education. The transformation has main role to build students with lifelong and democratic learning and as productive learners of Indonesia's citizens. Through independent learning, we can create an inclusive and fair learning environment, foster fundamental competency for Indonesian students in the learning process, such as critical thinking, collaborative, independent, as the value of Pancasila student profile. Teachers are free to choose, create, and develop lesson plans that will be carried out during learning that show their initiative and innovation in teaching. And some current status that happen, the sustainable education through independent learning curriculum with practices, which emphasize the importance of project-based applied learning experience, as well as the collaborative learning with hands-on activity. At Chandra Kumala School, we have combined the need for improved sustainable planning with students' educational experiences. Students in sustainability science practicum work in teams to promote eco-friendly extracurricular by processing recycled products. Principals address and develop integrated and holistic vision and plans for sustainability school sectors. School team conduct discussion with stakeholders and resources professionals that inform plans for improving sustainability within each sector. And the structure of science education can be explained that project-based learning. Project-based learning for the development of soft skills and character according to the profile of Pancasila students. Focus on essential material so that there is sufficient time for in-depth study of basic competency such as literacy and numeracy. Flexibility for teachers to carry out differentiated learning according to the abilities of students. Based on this diagram, we can say that the quality of students is affected by the environmental factors such as multi-stakeholders and the non-environmental factors such as school facility, budget support, and then competence of principals and teachers. And the major issues and challenges. Schools still need reinforcement in assessing students' learning processes and outcomes that focus on students' critical thinking abilities. The teacher's assessment has not been able to provide effective feedback for students to improve the learning process. The preparation of the lesson plan takes up a lot of teachers' time that should be used to prepare and evaluate the learning process that will be carried out. National examination only assess the cognitive aspect of learning outcomes. It hasn't developed the character of students as a whole. That's why the future directions that we can do Like exams to assess student competence can be carried out in the form of written tests or the comprehensive forms like a portfolios or group assignment. Teachers and schools are more independent in assessing students' learning outcomes. The implementation of the final exam is based on the cognitive abilities, literacy and numeracy, as well as the character survey. The National Standard School Examination that we know as USBM budget is diverted to develop the capacity of teachers and schools in order to improve the quality of learning that refers to the good practice at the international level. So we can conclude that the freedom of learning provides authority and flexibility of education management at the school level. Authority and flexibility will not make a positive contribution to achieving the goals of education if there's no creativity and innovation. To be creative and innovation, we must be able to make change for the advancement of the integrated education system. And the references for this report comes from the buku Saku Belajar Kementerian Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan Riset dan Teknologi as the source of independent learning curriculum, and then the other sources from the book and the literature. That's all my presentation. Hopefully, this report presentation can give you inspiration and make a great learning and teaching in the class. Thank you, everyone. See you. Bye-bye.